Lawn sprinkler system or lawn irrigation system. Question: when attaching a head with to the PVC pipe, which would go in here, and the poly-L would screw in here, the funny pipe would go here, another poly-L would go into the head, whether that be 3/4 or 1/2 inch. Now, the question here and the topic of this video is, okay, should we, since we're putting a 1/2 inch, say if we were doing pop-up heads, do we put 1/2 inch heads, or do we get a 1x1 by 1/2 T or a 1x1 by 3/4 T? Good question. It really doesn't make any difference because the poly-L, this side is the same, the threads are the same, but my opinion is it's better just to stay with this, with a 3/4, go with a 3/4, and then put a 1/2 inch poly-L on the other side, which is normally a black color. This is kind of a gray color, but the threads are 3/4. And one may ask, well, what would be the purpose of putting 1x1 PVC by 3/4 if you're going 1/2 inch? Simply, the answer would be just so if you go in there and you're doing a new install, and whoever, do-it-yourself, homeowner, contractor, whoever decides to do the project, and you buy a box, to me, it's easier just to buy an entire box of the same fittings and keep them uniform, because so when you start mismatching stuff, so you get 1x1 by 3/4, or if you get 1x1 by 1/2 inch over here where a 1/2 inch poly-L goes into, yes, you can do that. There's no problem with it. But to me, it would be just as easy to pick up 2 or 3 bags or a box of the same fittings if they're going to do the same particular function as this. Now, do keep in mind, okay, the poly-L, we go from 1 inch PVC here, 1 inch here, to a 3/4 thread here, female thread, to a male thread with the poly-L, to the funny pipe. Now, on the other side, if we're dealing with an oscillating head, we would use a 3/4, just the same poly-L here on the other side of this funny pipe that attaches to the sprinkler head. Now, one caveat: if we're using pop-up heads, whether that whatever size pop-up, normally on the bottom the fitting is, say, maybe 1/2 inch. So we could still, if we bought a box of these, we would still have 1x1 by 3/4. We would have the poly-L to the funny pipe. So basically we go there, and then now on the other end where the head attaches, we would use a 1/2 inch. So that the 1/2 inch would screw into the bottom of the head. So this is so the question here, just keep it uniform. Now, if it was a pressing situation, would I have a few fittings with 1x1 by 1/2? Perhaps. It's never hurts to have those fittings. But if the same fittings will do the same project, it's kind of redundant to start mismatching stuff when one particular fitting, when you can just go in there and pick a box up or 3 or 4 bags instead of mismatching, when effectively it's going to perform the same function. This is my opinion, so that's whatever that's worth. Not worth much, but notwithstanding, it just makes it easy when you order the parts, pick up the parts, etc. So again, 1x1, 3/4, 3/4 poly-L, funny pipe, oscillating head with another 3/4 pipe. If it was a pop-up head on the other side, it would be one of these. Normally they're a black color and they're 1/2 inch. So you can still go 3/4 here, into the funny pipe here, and then on the other side of the head you can use a 1/2 inch. So I hope that helps, and this is Lawn Irrigation. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.